What is up, guys, and welcome back to another DHgate unboxing video. Today we have a massive 20 kilogram DHgate haul. As you guys can see, we have 6 pairs of shoes right here. We also have 2 hoodies and we have an LV belt. So make sure you guys check out the free spreadsheet down below. This is where I got all the products from, as well as the stuff in the background you see. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first off, guys, we got some Yeezy slides. So these are going to be, I don't know how much exactly they were, but all I know is they were a very good price. But it'll all be on my spreadsheet. They're definitely under, I would say, $25. Yeezy slides. So these are gonna be Yeezy slides, as you guys can see right here. This is probably around $20 range. And as you guys can see, this thing looks absolutely amazing. You have the logo right here, as well as you have the text inside the actual shoe. I know it's really hard to see on camera. It is there right here, just like the real. Here's the sizing label right here. And overall, guys, like, this is just insane for what you're actually paying. And then obviously you're gonna get the other pair. And then for the actual box, you just get a little goodie bag, I guess, which is pretty cool. That's basically the Yeezy slide. It's not the most exciting shoe, but it's obviously a staple when it comes to summer. Everyone needs to have that, so it is here, and it's glad that I can get it for so cheap. But it's time to move on to the next item. So let me just try to put this in the box if I can. There we go. Put that right there and move on to the next item. So for the next item, guys, we're going to be unboxing this LV belt right here. So obviously this is not a one-to-one model. This is going to be a budget. I think this was like $10 or so. Obviously the box is not what we care about. We care about what's actually inside the box. So let's show you guys the quality of this belt. Actually, I'm gonna go grab an open one. I do have an open one, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. So as you guys can see right here, we have the LV belt, and as you can see, this thing is absolutely amazing. So let me turn on this light back here so you guys can get a better view of stuff, because it is pretty dark right now, so I think this is a lot better to see. But as you guys can see right here, you can get this insane belt for only $10, and I just want to show you guys the quality on this thing. This thing is absolutely amazing. Let me show you guys the actual the buckle. This is the buckle right here. Obviously, to tighten it, you just stick that into the hole like this, and then I guess it just works like that, right? You just push down and boom, now you have it together, which is honestly very cool. So highly recommend this. But let's move on to the next item, because obviously it's just a belt. It's not that exciting. Okay, boys, so next up we have Fear of God. This is going to be a hoodie, I'm pretty sure. I haven't opened this yet, so I'm pretty excited to see what is in here. So this is going to be a green hoodie, so I don't have this colorway yet, and this is going to be their Essentials Fear of God lineup. As you guys can see right here on the back, there's nothing on this one. And then if we show you guys the actual tags here, it's going to be pretty crazy quality. As you guys can see right here, absolutely beautiful one-to-one quality with the extra large on here. So I do recommend sizing one up when it comes to clothing, just because worst case scenario, if it's a little bit too big, you just throw it in the dryer a couple times and it'll be your size, instead of risking going too small and then you can't wear it at all, because obviously when it's too small, the thing you have to do is just return it, which is good because DHgate does have very good returning policies, which is really nice. So that's the hoodie. I really highly recommend this. I'll show you guys the inside quality right here. It is super nice and soft right here, which I really like. And then I'll show you guys the wash tag just to show you what it's made out of. This is made out of right here. So this is a 100% cotton hoodie, so it's going to keep you nice and warm in the summer. So warm in the winter, obviously in the summer too, but you don't want to wear this during the day or else you'll sweat. But it's really good against, if you have a camp, you have to go in the campfires, get dripped out and then stay warm, and it'd be kind of good. Maybe you could pull some girls or something, I don't know. Next up, guys, we have some spider hoodie. So this is going to be a spider hoodie. As you guys can see, the gemstones are absolutely amazing. They're super close to the text. The puff print is pretty crazy, guys, accurate to what it is on the real one. This is absolutely insane quality right here. So this is not like a fake one where puff print is massive, it's 3D. On the real spider hoodie, it's actually not that massive, right? It's just a little bit of a texture, stuff like that. But correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but as you guys can see right here, the web does get cut off at the line, which I'm pretty sure is how the real one is. It actually doesn't go across of it. I know some do, but for I guess this colorway or this model, this is the correct way it works. But you guys can let me know in the description if I'm wrong. As you guys can see right here, it's nice in a fuzzy, roughest kind of way. It's honestly very comfortable. I really do like that stuff. For being a smaller hoodie than that Essentials hoodie, this is actually more heavy than it. So if I guess show you guys the actual what it's made out of, this is going to be what it looks like right here. So you guys can let me know down below. But as you guys can see, the spider, it looks really nice. And then obviously you're going to get all those texts right there. And it is 100% cotton, so which is really nice. So highly recommend, but let's move on to the next item. So next up, we got some more basic shoes. These were around $25. You can never go wrong with $25 Sambas. I'm pretty sure that this is what they are. Let me just double check. Here we go. So this is what the label looks like, guys. So it's a Superstar. Sorry, my bad. I was wrong. So it's a Superstar. This is going to be some black Superstar Adidas shoes or sneakers, whatever you want to call these. very basic shoes, but I just picked them up because 25 bucks, you want something to just rough around all day in. It don't matter if it get dirty. These are honestly a huge, insane pickup. These are going to be great for going in the mud and stuff like that. So highly recommend this to anyone who just doesn't want to worry about getting their shoes dirty, but you want some nice, clean shoes to wear to church and anywhere, right? So highly recommend it. Let's move on to the next item. Boys, next up we have some Dior B30s. So this is going to be a very good shoe. This is going to be a budget option. This is around $40 to $50 if I'm not mistaken. I don't really remember because I ordered this 1.5 weeks ago, so obviously my memory is not perfect, but this is going to be around a budget. I can just tell by holding it, this is probably a $50 shoe, so it's very good quality for that price. But as you guys can see, here's the bottom, here's the side, here's the front, and here's the other side. Here's the actual inside right here. But let me know what you guys think about this shoe. I don't really know how to obviously don't know how to legit check Dior's. So if these are insane quality, then that's insane. But let me know down below, guys. So is this good? Is this bad? Let me know, and it'll be in my spreadsheet. Because remember, you guys gotta understand, this is $50 for over $1,000 shoe. So obviously this is an insane pickup for the price. So highly recommend. Can never do a haul without picking up some black hats. I have like 4 or 5 black hats now. It's kind of insane. I also have some from Sand Fans, which are like more better one-to-one batches, which you guys should check out. $150 worth of coupons down below, completely for free. But let me just unbox this and show you guys exactly you know, how good they are, right? Because for 50 bucks batch, what can you get on DHgate? And these are what you're gonna be getting, guys. So obviously, guys, it's gonna be 6 holes. So I'm never ever gonna recommend shoes that don't have the basic quality checks. The actual netting is actually very good. The cage, I don't know if it's the cage or the netting. I call it the netting, but it does move differently to the actual shoe. I'm gonna show you guys the bubble. As you guys can see my hand back there, it is super duper clear, which is always a good sign. For the prices, guys, you gotta understand the price to value of this shoe is insane. You know, flick this up. It goes up pretty fast, obviously not perfect. This isn't a one-to-one batch like these other shoes that I'm about to show you. Actually, speaking of this, let me show you guys the difference between a budget batch versus a very high-end batch. So these are gonna be the $85 one-to-one batch, Jordan University Blues. And I'm just gonna show you guys because I wanna show you guys the differences of these shoes. So first off the bat, a much heavier shoe. I can just tell you right off the bat that this thing feels like light plastic. This thing feels premium. And then when it comes to actual toe box, if I just press down on it, guys, you can see how fast that thing pops up, and I can put all the pressure I want. It just pops right back up. It takes its time, see? So it like takes its time to go back up. Sometimes it doesn't really go back up. You're gonna get what you pay for. If you wanna pay the extra $35 to $40, you're gonna get an extra $40, if not an extra $100 worth of value from your shoe. Obviously, guys, these are gonna have the 6 holes. They're gonna have a thick tongue. Watch how fast this thing pops up now. So this is like insane. The bubble is insanely clear, guys. There's no bubbling, there's no milkiness, there's no, you know, I guess it'd be like kind of a blurriness, right? Guys, even better quality in line. Toe, the cage, guys, as you guys can see, everything just looks super good quality. Here is the actual stitching right here compared to this stitching. So if you guys want to see the actual differences, then let me know. But overall, guys, I can just tell the differences right off the bat. Everything on here just looks insane, better quality. The materials are going to be better, it's going to last longer, everything like that. And here is the logo on the $50 batch. Here's the logo on the $85 batch. So you guys can let me know what you think looks better. And then obviously the thickness of the tongues, pretty much the same, I will admit, but this one does feel better quality. I would say the blue does feel better quality overall. So like I said, you're going to get what you pay for. Now, let's head on to the last shoe. Boys, for the final shoe, we have some Travis Scott. These are the unreleased shoe. This is an unreleased shoe. This is absolutely insane, guys. I did get this early. This shoe is releasing, I think, in September. It's confirmed officially, so I can finally show it. So let's get right into it. So this is going to be, I've obviously wore these. You guys can tell I've wore these for the last couple of months, but this is insane quality. I think this is around a $60 to $70 batch. It's obviously going to look a lot more worn than it is. Like, I wore these, so it didn't come like this, obviously. It didn't come all broken, but I just wanted to show you guys this because it just got confirmed. This Travis Scott shoe is coming out very soon. You guys can pick it up for literally 1% of the price. I probably it's going to retail for over $1,000 on StockX. You guys can pick this up for around 50 bucks, right? So highly recommend this, but let me know what you guys think down below. Well, boys, that's it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe to this channel. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers, and if we do, I'll do a massive $100 giveaway on DHgate. You guys can buy products. You guys can get some free products from me. So make sure you guys do that. Join the Discord down below. And if you guys want to support me even more, join Sand Fans. Order some hauls from there as well. They're both insane sites, and they're both trustworthy sites where I get all my products from. So, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.